If you want to cry, I'll give you something to cry about. Hip hop after 2018. When you're on a ship heading to a habitable world and you pass another ship heading in the opposite direction. Say the line. It's just a theory. Who thinks the next generation is worse than theirs? Who takes responsibility for raising them? Five Nights at Freddy's movie makes a ton of money on opening weekend. That one person over at Universal now trying to defend the decision to also release it on Peacock, even though the box office could have been much bigger. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Rare photo of the pyramids being built. Moore's Law, technology becomes smaller and more powerful each year. Nvidia's RTX 8090 Ti. Refusing to believe people actually think Hocus Pocus is a new ironically good movie. Me doing my best to stick to my philosophy of letting everyone enjoy their harmless bits of media. This game snacks. Then don't play it. Minecraft back then. Minecraft now. You don't like pineapple on pizza. I don't like pineapple in general. We are not the same. McDonald's, after making their food taste like absolute shit, they saved 0.2 cents per burger. Her executives, Taylor Swift, getting every possible dollar from her fans. I bought this miniature ball peen hammer today so that I can tell everybody I have a tiny peener. When an actor has to play an actor in a movie, it's like, I was made for this. Supporting the next generation. Mocking the new generation for being younger. Older generation. Me waiting for that guy that's going to dub over Matthew Lillard's scenes in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie with a shaggy voice. Satan. Psychopaths. YouTube Kids content creator. Anxiety. What if you're not good enough? Depression. Everyone hates you. Guy Neil Armstrong with a small pens. That's one small clock for me, and one huge clock for my ace. Couple making out in the hallway. Fight breaks out in the hallway. Kid walking too fast in the hallway. Teachers. No running in the halls. Show me babs. No. Under bab challenge. Heart-shaped bab challenge. Drummer girls bab challenge. Challenge accepted. Subtitle. Dart noise. Deaf people realizing darting makes noise. Me. Jesus take the wheel. Jesus. Cars in action movies. Cars in horror movies. For sale. Runs well. Me. Barely tilts phone. The screen. Elon Musk trying to resolve the problem that's on Twitter. Okay, who donated this to the thrift store? Society be like. Joan, what's the matter? I found a joint in Randy's room. Illegal dogs. Where did we go wrong? A new favorite character. I would like to award you the highest honor I can bestow. Becoming an Instagram highlight cover. Science teaches when you mix water and food coloring without wearing safety goggles, we're all gonna die. Staying single so nobody has to deal with or waste time with my ugly and boring ace. I'm a generous god. Everyone is a gangster until the real gangster walks in. Scientists and engineers in the early 1900s, when they find the most unethical and inefficient way to accomplish the most basic thing ever. Modern problems require modern solutions. Them, restroom is for paying customers only. Me, how does a quarter sound? Some kid's thinking he's gonna get some candy from a girl. Me locking the door. Just because I tend to act a little more immature, doesn't mean I'm a child. I mean, I'm 17 years old, but I'm not a child. Intrusive thoughts telling me to beat up complete strangers. Me in public minding my own business. When you're 30 and your friends don't wanna go trick or treating with you, duck and grow up. When you nut while she's riding you and starts talking about baby names. YouTube loading 2 20-second ads back to back. Also YouTube loading the stream I looked forward to for an entire month. He may not have your 6, but he's got your 3 and 9. Critics, this movie is trash. Why would anybody see it? The audience, you wouldn't get it. My family, me telling them I didn't get the donuts because they sent a text while I was already driving. Detective Pikachu movie, both Sonic movies, Mario movie, Five Nights at Freddy's movie. You think McDonald's fries are the worst? They are, and I'm tired of pretending they aren't. WebMD telling me I have a variant answer, but I'm a guy. Pornhub and OnlyFans during November, not Starks. The Slexy clown girls of pop culture be like Jiruto Nido, Ace Attorney, Harley Quinn, DC Comics, Pomni, The Amazing Digital Circus. When you realize you've been on low battery mode your entire life. Full potential. You. Low battery mode. Me, sitting there high as duck, trying to figure out what social gathering I'm at. Monk is making fun of tourists, be like, let me take a selfie. Go to bed, you'll feel better in the morning, is the human version of did you turn it off, and turn it back on again. You can only save one. What about second breakfast? What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Tomatoes and cherry yogurt. Tomatoes dipped in cherry yogurt. Person going to see Back to the Future special showing at the theater. Same person leaving showing. If you don't know what this is, you're not allowed to complain about Netflix loading for 3 seconds. Me in calculus class when everyone is arguing whether the answer is 2 or 3 and mine is infinity. Me trying to open a jar of pasta sauce. Scientist, you can't hear pictures. Me. Tyson Fury beats Francis Ngannou by split decision after a not so good performance. Dana White, who let Francis Ngannou go from his contract as he was the reigning UFC heavyweight champion and now he is arguably the most famous combat sports competitor in the world right now. The teacher right behind me saying something weird in school. The duality of man. YouTube comments. YouTube replies. When you try to find a subtle way to describe that one friend. Disabled. My partner when I dart. My partner when they dart. Google, your last name can be traced in your ancestry to what you did. People with the last name cousins. When your kids finally move out and quit leaving the lights on. When you try to change to winter time. Your dad went to buy some milk, panic. He came back an hour later with 2 milks, calm. He cover in blood, panic. Yeah, I'm just going to make it that when he listens to music to make him sleep, a horror movie ad will play, an ace hole. Nobody. Traumatic memories I can't remember. Hello. Me, a huge piece of shit, ordering enough takeout to feed a small country. Me looking for a morning snack after gaming all night, but my parents eating breakfast. It is 6 in the morning now. There is a circulatory system through the kitchen. People that use toilet paper. People that use bidets. People that use neither. When you get so far into the zone, you start processing your inner thoughts and feelings. This isn't fun anymore. Fitness tutorials by smaller guys who are natural. Fitness tutorials by guys on steroids. Site with an ad bulka. You can't defeat me. Ad bulka plus. I know, but he can. You bulk origin. AI art. You guys always act like you're better than me. Abstract art. Graphic art. Pixel art. Yovland or when the Five Nights at Freddy's movie has the most successful opening day of any video game movie ever. Watching Matt Pitt's latest video, learning that Markiplier was supposed to be the guard at the beginning of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. The Newton brothers writing the main theme for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie like. When she says she wants to try now, and then she pulls out the strap-on. People dressed as the animatronics for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Me wearing my security uniform for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. When you're finished washing your hands in a public restroom, but the guy who started before you is still going. Maybe I'm disgusting. Important stuff that causes stress. My free time to reduce stress. Some edjot tries to drag me in the comments. Me, if you want to chat, hit my DMs. That edjot sends a message. Me, ignores. Discord, we sent you a 6-digit verification code. Me, so where is it? Discord. When I see a high school picture of myself. Guy. I killed a man. And you? I darted just now. When I'm in a being a total ace-hole competition, and my opponent is my 10-year-old self. If your life is bad enough, you can make yourself believe pretty much anything. The fan base if Epic keeps fueling next season. Somebody's going to die tonight. Me, talking to my crush. Brain, kiss her and run away. She won't be able to stop you. Shut up. The best essays are written with passion. The teacher after reading one Mother Ducker's long and critical commentary on the Big Bang Theory. When I ask my friend for a pencil during an test and he says as loud as possible no, I will not give you the answers. Going for a walk on a sunny day. Going on a walk in the pouring rain. 5-year-old me silently standing at the edge of my parents' bed instead of waking them up. To let them know I wet my bed. Me buying an alarm clock so that I don't use my phone in bed. Modern problems require outstanding moves. Me in bed even with an alarm clock. Tummy problems got me like. Japanese people seeing American tourists and they're filming themselves in their surroundings. Oh Neptune. People who use ketchup. People who use heat sauce. People who use peanut butter. Going to sleep finally. Going back to the toilet. Me tired but full of urine. 2000s gamers. We will wait as long as we need to for better quality. 2020s gamers. They lied to us about the release date. They're scammers. Crying alone trying not to be heard. Faking crying to get sympathy. Plant spends generations trying to make itself unpalatable to predators, making their fruits spicy, sour, or making their leaves taste like cold. Some hairless apes. This is some serious gourmet shit. The plant. Friend from back in the day wants to get together. Ponzi scheme. Maine, mental reservist goes on rampage after the military let him out after only 2 weeks of being institutionalized. Las Vegas, crazy guy tries to shoot up condo building, let loose on a $25,000 bond. Five Nights at Freddy's movie, Mario movie. When your friend starts slow dancing with your crush, but you're happy he finally found someone. The duality of man. Imagine all the people living life in peace. He came from nothing. He conquered everything. The security guard who's been outside in the cold for a few hours. The 100th person in their warm car to joke about how cold it is outside. When you've been constipated for 5 days and it finally all comes out. That is one big pile of shit. What everyone sees. What I see. People who put cereal before milk. People who put milk before cereal. People who don't eat cereal. People who live in cities when they go somewhere with little light pollution at night. Square roots when circle branches walking. Me sitting and doing nothing because I have too many things to do. When Google Photos recommends something too nostalgic. When she decides to keep snacking on the tip after you've crammed. The pain. I'm a chemistry student. Draw the diagram of benzene. That's on me. I set the bar too low. All dreams have meaning. Meanwhile my dreams. People who live in cities, when they go somewhere with little light pollution, and see more than 5 stars at night. Guy has loud truck. His girlfriend looking for his pens when about to duck. Spotify employees watching me switch from Eminem's Monster to Call Me Maybe. You're in the middle of mass shooting. Panic. You've been shot, but it's not fatal. Calm. You're going to be treated in an American hospital. Panic. Dress like paranormal beings on Halloween. Dress as Lottie as one can on Halloween. Your happy 2023 is coming down. When your best friend ice in a heat tub. When you finally move out and start doing all the chores your mom used to secretively finish. It turns out freedom ain't nothing but missing you. Wishing that I realized what I had when you were mine. Doctor, if you keep snow skiing, you're going to die early. Me, any advice on accelerating the process? A kid, mommy, I heard a lot of thumping in your room last night. What happened? The parents. Me as duck, after we did the most deplorable things to each other at 3 AM and I can barely walk the next day. Thinking of you. When you find him in the heat tub without you. Oh my god. Me impressed by mom's bargaining skills when shopkeeper quoted $60 as price, but mom asked for $10. Me when I'm drunk and they still ask me to drive. My doctor, you're allergic to cats. Me as duck. Daddy, I found a crystal under mom's bed. And they lived happily ever after. This is so romantic. Buying microwave ready brown rice, some shoe boxes, some 70% alcohol, and a Monster energy drink. For consumption and storage, right? For consumption and storage? I was playing FIFA 19 with some random dude online, and he was using his headset and probably forgot to turn it off. So I was leading 3-0 at halftime, and I heard him say, if I win, will you sleep over? And a girl replied, yes, but you won't win. I had to let bro win 5-3 for the culture. The full circle of life. That moment when you realize the beginning and the end is same. It's coming. It's headed right for us. It's already here. Everybody underground now. When people split up in horror movies instead of staying with the group. When your cooking is so bad, even the ingredients are horrified by what you've done to them. If she has to change the tire while holding the kid, I think both of you need to date other men. What do you hate the most? Facts. You're hired. Fact checkers. He insisted on following me to the bathroom, so I made him useful at least. Did I die? No, you are still alive. Then why am I seeing an angel before me? Oh, you're so sweet. I definitely need me some Gucci. We would never bomb a hospital. So anyways, evacuate this hospital immediately. When World War III is about to start, and some normie is trying to talk to me about who Taylor Swift is ducking this month. Friends is a mediocre, uninspiring show about degenerate immature people using each other for sex, and people only watch it for the nostalgia factor. Foreign direction that lasts longer than 4 hours. My mom be putting ordinary shut into other shut. We don't need this for Listerine. I feel like I'm in Harry Potter. Me, I'll have this cheap gas station sushi. Nothing will happen. Nothing happens. Plato memes broad in Greek. There are recorded instances in Aristotle's notes of Plato settling debates by standing up and flexing. He was an Olympic gold medal wrestler. Plato was a Chad. Plato, I don't think that helps your argument. Shut up. Me on my 3rd plate of endless buffalo wings thinking about how bad it's gonna hurt to peep. They may call me Pennywise, but it's big dollars over here, never cents. He came into strokes. I just birdied that butch. No matter how bad your trim may be right now, be happy it's not like this. In Germany, hornets are protected. No one here would come up with the idea of cutting them with scissors. This is so terrible. Despising. This is so terrible. Despising. When your girlfriend who doesn't have an associate's degree from Vermtech tries to argue with you about politics, stand down, sister. When you're stuck in traffic and a tuk-tuk honks, so you get off the sidewalk. NFTs bad because environmental damage. NFTs bad because conspicuous consumption. NFTs bad because cringe monkey drawings. Pills and surgery. Lifestyle change. She thinks I'm a fascist. I don't control the railways or the flow of commerce. Let's remember that in 1500 BCE, someone in Iran carved a little hedgehog on wheels to give to a kid. Wanting to tell my favorite person random things because they bring me joy. That feeling that I'm bothering them. Scientists at Exeter University have reconstructed this 3D model of how Moses might have looked. Let my people go, brother. People who use iPhone. People who use Android. People who argue about which shady $1 trillion company is better.